books. When I was a little kid, this was my very favorite book. And I think I love fishing because of this book. But it's called McGilligan's Pool. It's by Dr. Seuss.
Seuss.
I haven't practiced this one in a while, so I'm sorry. Young man, laughed the farmer, you're sort of a fool. You'll never catch fish in McGilligan's pool. The pool is too small and you might as well know it. When people have junk, here's the place that they throw it. You might catch a voodoo, you might catch a can, you might catch a bottle, but listen, young man, if you sat 50 years with your worms and your wishes, you'd grow a long beard before you catch fishes.
What?
Answered Marco. Maybe you're right. I've been here 3 hours without one single bite. There may be no fish, but then again, well, there might. Because you never can tell what goes on down below. This pool might be bigger than you or I know. And I like this book because every other page is black and white, and I get really excited for the ones in color. It's like, yes! This might be a pool like I've read in the books, connected to one of those underground brooks. An underground river that starts here and flows right under the pasture. Then, well, who knows? It might go along down where no one can see, right under State Highway 203, right under the wagons, right under the toes of Mrs. Umbroso, who's hanging out clothes. It might keep on flowing, perhaps who can tell, right under the people in Sneem's Hotel, right under the grass where they're playing croquet. Then under the mountain, then far, far away. That'd be cool, right? This might be a river, now mightn't it be, connecting McGilligan's pool with the sea? Then some fish might be swimming towards me. If such a thing could be, they certainly would be. Some very smart fellow might point out the way to the place where I'm fishing, and that's why I say, if I wait long enough, I'm patient. And cool.
What?
That's what you gotta do when you're cool. You're like, I'm cool. Who knows what I'll catch in McGilligan's pool?
But you look cool with glasses too.
I might catch a fin fish. I might catch a stonefish. I might catch a shrimp. Or a long, long, drawn-out fish. Any kind, any shape, any color, size, I might catch some fish that would open your eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if a dogfish appears, complete with a collar and long, floppy ears, hoofing along, and perhaps he might chase a whole lot of catfish right straight to this place. I might catch a fish with a pillow-like tail. I might catch a fish who has fins like a sail. I might catch some young fish, some high-jumping friskers. I might catch an old one with long, flowy whiskers. I might catch a fish with a long, curly nose. I might catch a fish like a rooster that crows. I might catch a fish with a checkerboard belly. Or even a fish made of strawberry jelly. I would love catching that one. You get some bread and you're like, then you just eat. Pretty good, huh? I might catch a seahorse. Now, might I now? I might catch a fish, partly a cow.
What?
A cow, that'd be weird. Some fish from the tropics, all sunburned and hot, might decide to swim up. Well, they might they not? Racing up north for a chance to get cool. Full steam ahead! McGilligan's pool.
Wait, what kind of
They have to go 1,523
What kind
miles.
of fish did he get? Oh my
God.
That's a lot of miles.
Some Eskimo fish from beyond Hudson Bay might decide to swim down, might be headed this way. It's a pretty long trip, but they might, and they may. They would have to go 4,227 miles.
That's a long time.
I might catch an eel, I might, it depends. A long, twisting eel with a lot of strange bends, and oddly enough, with a head on both ends. One doesn't catch this sort of fish as a rule, but the chances are fine in McGilligan's pool. I might catch a fish with a terrible grouch, or an Australian fish with a kangaroo's pouch.
What? Wait, the Grinch. So if it has a
He looks like the Grinch, kind of, huh?
A Grinch fish.
Right?
Yeah.
Who wants to catch small ones, like mackerel or trout? Say, I'll catch a sawfish with such a long snout that he needs an assistant just to help him about. If I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch in McGilligan's pool? Some roughneck old lobster, all gristle and muscle, might grab at my bait, then I'd have a tussle. To land one so tough might take 2 or 3 hours. but the next might be easy. Okay, this next one was my very first crush. No joke. My very first crush when I was a little kid was a fish from this book. Okay? And when you see her, you're gonna be like, oh, Mr. Preston had good taste as a little kid. To land one so tough might take 2 or 3 hours, but the next might be easy. The kind that likes flowers. That was my first crush as a little kid. Isn't that funny? Hey, don't judge. I might catch some sort of fast-moving bloke who zips through the waves in an overarm stroke. I may, and that's really no joke. A fish even faster, a fish if you please, that skis down strange islands on skis. He might ski on over and pay me a visit. That's not impossible really now, is it? Some circus fish. Fish from an acrobat school might stage a big show at McGilligan's pool. Oh, I never noticed. There's a little snail at the very bottom. He's like, okay. Or I might catch a fish from a stranger place yet, from the world's highest river and far off Tibet, where the falls are so steep that it's dangerous to ride them. So the fish put up shows, and they float down beside them. From the world's deepest oceans, from way down below, from down in the mud where the deep divers go, from down in the mire, in the muck, in the murk, I might catch some fish who are all going. Whales! I'll catch whales, yes, a whole herd of whales, all spouting their spouts and thrashing their tails. I'll catch 50 whales. Then I'll stop for the day, because there's nothing that's bigger than whales, so they say.
A shark?
Still, of course. It might be
Well, some sharks are bigger.
that there is something bigger, some kind of a sort of a thingamajigger. A fish that's so big, if you know what I mean, that it makes a whale look like a tiny sardine.
Wait, the face of it is kind of weird.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's kind of like a cat and cat.
Oh, the sea is so full of a number of fish. If a fellow is patient, he might get his wish. And that's why I think that I'm not such a fool when I sit here and fish in McGilligan's pool. The end. Have a great day. Thanks for letting me read to you. Now clap for me.